Bro, I cannot handle another bad check-in. Like, it's really bad. Some of these athletes are really good, but some of them are just really bad. Maybe they've never done it before, but I think explaining like how to do this is going to be key.
Well, dude, I can say that I definitely agree. And that's why I created the check-in link for Team DCC. That's been freaking killing it right now. And I think that we just need to go ahead and do a video right now and explain to everybody exactly how to handle the check-ins.
The first check-in is one of the most important check-ins. It sets the bar for your entire program. So when you're checking in, you just got to make sure you're doing all the right things that we're going to tell you here. And if you do, it's going to ensure that you have the best results. All right. Number one, I think for Ryan and for me,
is going to be accuracy of information. I'm telling you guys, you have to be accurate with all of your information. And that is why we created this check-in link that you guys have. Some athletes have it, some will be getting it as they come to check in, as they sign up. But this link asks every question that we need to know. But you guys need to make sure that you give us all the answers to those questions that we need to know to make the process even more streamlined.
Now, timing is the second most important thing. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to check in at the same time every single week, but your goal is to try to be as consistent as possible. I mean, if you check in on Monday, your goal should be to check in the following Monday or a Tuesday, sometime around it. You shouldn't be checking in on Monday this week, Wednesday next week, Friday the following week. It throws your whole program off, it throws us off, and the goal is to be consistent as possible, all right? The third thing is to be as detailed as possible. And I think that's one of Ryan's biggest things, being detailed.
I love details, guys, especially coming from the background that I've come from, I'm very attention to detail. I love details. So when you guys check in and say, you're on your period or whatnot, that's a question that's on the list, and I'm not trying to single out females or anything, but however, that's a very important topic. If you're on your period, you need to let us know. It's not a topic that you need to be shy of or afraid of. I'm very versed in menstrual cycle, so is Sam. We'd love to hear about all that stuff because it does affect your check-in. It does help. So the more detail you can provide us on that point, the better. The other things that we want to talk about is if you cheat, guys, it's not the end of the world. If you're not in prep and your lifestyle or your macros and say you go over or you're adding foods in that aren't on plan, it's not the end of the world. Although I would prefer you not do that. If you do, I just need to know about it. So when you write on your check-in, hey Ryan, I cheated, I ate, all day on Saturday. That's fine. I get that. We'll fix it. However, let me know how much you ate, what you ate. Were you on the plan? Were you off plan? Did you add in X amount of foods or, whatever? Just give me more information. If you missed a meal, no big deal. We can figure that out. But which meal did you miss? Did you miss that every day that week or just one day? I need the details on that. If you missed a cardio session, not a big deal, but did you miss more than one session? Did you get halfway through it? Again, just provide me with the details, The only person that you're gonna hurt here is yourself. So be as detailed as possible. And guys, the thing is, I've heard this from athletes, I heard this from other people, some people are afraid to, if they do miss something, they don't wanna be detailed because they're afraid that we're gonna get mad or we're gonna get angry or we're gonna get upset. But I'm gonna be the first person to tell you right now, and Sam can say this as well, guys, we're here to help. We are here to help you. That is our main goal. We love to be in this community because we love making a difference. However, we can't make a difference if you're not detailed on your check-ins. So the more detail you can provide us on your check-in, the more information that we can have and get provided to provide you with a better revision, better feedback, or whatever we need to do to get you in a better place.
No detail is small enough. I mean, what you might think is not important, I missed, I was supposed to drink 2 gallons of water, but I only drank a half a gallon. You might not think that's very important, but to us, every detail is important, whatever it is that you're doing. And that leads to number 4, being 100% of the time. Do not half-ass anything that we give you. If we give you your cardio program, don't half-ass it. If we give you your nutrition program, don't half-ass it. 100% of the time. Now, granted, everyone doesn't feel 100% of the time, but your goal is to give your 100%. If you're feeling 80%, I want 100% of that 80% that you're giving me. Don't give me 40% of your 80, okay? That's what I mean when I say 100% of the time. That's what we strive on. That's how you get your results. That's what's gonna give you the best results possible. And the fifth thing, which to us is very, 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 very important, and it's actually one of our mottos here at the District Coaching Concepts, it is patience. And no man is more patient than my man right here, but sometimes people wear his patience thin, and he'll tell you why. And it's really about this double tap that he's about to explain to you.
Guys, please, be patient with your check-ins. I'm gonna tell you right now, one of my most pet peeves in this industry, it's been like that since day one, do not double tap. If you check in, it's 2020, we got your email. However, I do know that also there are technical glitches, like there's some athletes I found in spam. Some of my emails, especially switching over to district coaching concepts, have gone to spam. Like, I totally understand it. However, when you check in, guys, the check-in link is super simple, it's super accurate. Make sure at the very bottom, when you finish that, you hit submit. It gives you a confirmation that you submitted your email, and that automatically goes to my inbox. It goes to Sam's inbox if you're coaching with him. Whoever you're coached by, it goes straight to their inbox, okay? Please, do not jump on your text, do not jump on WhatsApp, do not jump back into another email and email us and say, hey, I just checked in, just want to let you know. Because all you're doing at that point is giving us more work. Because I'm telling you right now, guys, and anyone that's coached by me knows this, I reply to every email, I reply to every WhatsApp, I reply to every text message, I call every person back. Like, it takes a lot of time and it's intensive. So when I'm handling X amount of emails or check-ins a day, and then I'm getting double tapped on those emails, now there's more emails for us to respond to. So at that point, you're just double tapping it and it's prolonging the process. However, to be fair and to make sure that we're all on the same page, I do understand that there are times that this needs to happen. It's not after you hit submit. The moment you hit submit is not the time to double tap. If you don't hear back from me or even Sam, I'm sure you're probably the same way. Yeah. If you don't hear back from me within 48 hours, then obviously something's wrong. Because usually I communicate a lot with my athletes. So if you hit the 48-hour mark and you have not received a check-in or at least some type of feedback from me, by all means, jump on WhatsApp, jump on your text, whatever you have, shoot me a message, ask if I got it, and at that point, we're either gonna find it in spam, we're gonna have you resubmit it, or we're gonna figure out what the problem is. But guys, do not double tap the moment you send your check-in. I promise you we got it and we're gonna handle it 100%.
Yeah, and I think if you follow these 5 things, you will be, in our eyes, the perfect athlete. It'll make everything so easy, it'll make everything streamlined, and you'll get everything much faster than you expected.
And guys, another thing that we really didn't, put on the list here, but communication is key. So just make sure you communicate. Like, there's a lot of information that goes into the check-ins. There's a lot of information that we give back that goes into feedback. But at the end of the day, communication is key, guys. So like, Sam touched on before, like, when you're supposed to check in on a certain day, if that has to shift left or right, just communicate. That's all you need to do is just let us know. I have some athletes that check in every few days. I have some athletes, depending on where they are. I have a guy right now that's in prep 4 weeks out. He's checking in almost every meal. So that needs to happen. I totally get it. But it's communication, guys. Just stay on the communication train and we're all golden. Like, I think we pretty much covered a lot of the topics, and obviously there's a lot more points on this list that we can kind of touch on at a later base. But these are our 5 main key points that I think make the ultimate athlete for the ultimate check-in. Like, I think if you handle those 5 points, like Sam said, you're smooth sailing.
I agree 100%.
So, next time you check in with these 5 points. If you have any questions, guys, at all, you guys can hit us up on any platform. Sam's got email, I got email, we both have Instagram, we have the district page, we have, the website. I mean, guys, any platform that you can hit us up, ask us questions, and we love feedback. We love feedback. So after you watch this video, we encourage you to comment below, ask us more questions, maybe even put in some comments down there that might help us with the streamlining process if there's something that you see that we haven't. But whatever it is, guys, again, communication, let us know. We're here to help. We're here to build a community. We're here to create a team, a positive environment. I mean, we just love this shit, guys, and we love working with every single one of y'all. But if you guys can get us on the same page, we can all get on the same page together, this will be a crazy, fast, streamlined process.
1000%.
We appreciate you guys. We can't wait to get your next check-in. Welcome to the districts.